I'm Anthony Bachman from All Things Good and Nerdy, a geeky podcast part of the Gonna Geek Network, just like the show you're checking out now. Shows on the network are individually owned, and opinions expressed may not reflect others. Find other fantastic geeky shows at GonnaGeekNetwork.com.
Fucker! Oh, I'm sorry. I should have just let you use me as bait in a poison river!
Fuck!
You can't treat people like this!
Yeah, why is that?
Because of the golden rule. Do unto others as you'd have done unto you.
Those Cooper's digestion real slow. You got time.
No, stop. Where are we going? What about the head? I need the head to get my dad back.
Yeah, well, the Wasteland's got its own golden rule.
No, what's that?
Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Smoking and Drinking in Space. This is a sci-fi podcast from a couple guys who think they know sci-fi. And this week, we continue our coverage of the show where it's usually best to shoot first and ask questions later, starring radiation, mutation, and Jell-O cake. It's Fallout Season 1, Episodes 3 and 4. But first, he's the guy who looks great in a cardigan and makes pregnant women gush. It's Rob. How are you doing, Rob?
I'm doing pretty good. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Dude,
Is this going to be an every fucking week thing?
Uh-huh.
I hate you so much.
We brought it back to the OG.
Oh, you got a fudge round?
Fudge round, baby.
Oh, God damn.
I found him in the pantry. I was like, oh, she's calling to me.
You found them in the pantry? Are these the original ones that I got you like 3 years ago?
No. This was a new box. It was a brand new box.
How stale is that fucking thing?
Fudge rounds. They're like Twinkies, man.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You know, I will say though, that entire box that you got me years ago, they were still fresh by the time I got to the last one, and I wasn't. I was only honestly, I was only eating them when we were recording. I think that was such a huge mistake of mine. It was. I think I might have had like one or two not during recordings because I wanted to taste them, because you got me those strawberry. What was that? The strawberry shortcake ones or something like that? Oh, yeah. The jelly ones. The jelly ones.
Yeah, the strawberry jelly rolls, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was the jelly cookie. It wasn't the jelly roll.
The Swiss rolls.
Oh, yeah. They were jelly Swiss rolls. Yeah.
Strawberry Swiss rolls.
Good. Yeah, those were good. Well, no, they weren't strawberry Swiss rolls. They were jelly.
Yeah, it was a Swiss roll. It had like the white frosting and the jelly on the inside.
Oh, it was jelly shortcake. It was a shortcake Swiss roll. That's what it was. No, it was a cookie.
It was a cookie?
Yeah, it was like a fudge round, but strawberry.
I don't think they make those.
Oh, we're looking it up.
All right, Little Debbie snacks.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see what they've got.
Yeah, jelly cream pies.
That's jelly cream pies.
Yep. I see it right here. Little Debbie cookie variety from Amazon, because that's where you got it from. Came with chocolate chip cookies, Star Crunch, oatmeal cream pies, fudge rounds, and jelly cream pies.
They're like chocolate covered little.
They're moon
sandwiches.
Pies.
Oh, gross! Yeah, moon pies suck.
They were basically moon pie, moon pie.
No, they don't have marshmallow in them. Moon pies have marshmallow.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but they had the look of a moon pie, but it was jelly and cream, not marshmallow. But it was chocolate covered cookie. It was good.
That looks good.
It was good. You want me to
I'm getting a sugar rush just looking at it, though.
hold on just a second? Add to cart. Send to South Dakota. You're welcome.
All right, you got any news for us?
Oh, do I?
Oh boy, what do you got?
All right, so you are familiar with a TV show that's just recently it recently came out called Fallout.
No, tell me more about this mysterious TV show.
Well, there's not much on this article about the TV show, so I'm not sure exactly what it's about. I can assume that it might be loosely based off of or related to the Fallout video game series.
There's a Fallout video game series?
Dude, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under, but yeah.
Huh. How did I miss that?
I don't know. Anyway, so some Fallout fans have been doing the maths. That's right. Math, plural, on Lucy.
Okay.
They've been doing the maths on Lucy, and they have figured out her level by the end of the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Based upon everything that she's done and
Yep.
the creatures that she's killed and the experience that she's earned.
Basically, yeah. They had to figure out first off, they had to figure out what leveling system the TV show was using. So they based it off of the Bethesda's rules, right? Because it's a partnered with Bethesda,
Sure.
so that made sense. And then they had to, and then once they knew that, they could estimate the ratio of XP that Lucy got from combat and quests and all this, which in the grand scheme of things actually worked against Lucy because she doesn't really have too many combat encounters. It's
Not
mostly
really,
just
no.
walking around,
Yeah.
right? So
But she does seem to complete a lot of missions, so that helps.
she does, I guess. But it really came down to by the end of the show, she was level 8.
Wow, that's it?
And that's being generous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they figured, says here, after weighing all the possible situations in which Lucy could get experience points for combat, side quests, and main quests, and companion kills when she was like with Maximus or the Ghoul.
Right.
They have determined that she probably got roughly about 4,000 to 5,000 XP total so far, which puts her at about level 8.
Okay, well, that's not
So,
too bad, I guess, going into season 2, but
not terrible. Yeah. And in case you're wondering, they have figured out, the Fallout game, Fallout Shelter.
Mhm.
It's like a little base
I play it.
management game. Right. Yeah. So Lucy was released on there as one of the dwellers.
I've got her.
So yeah, me too. So her stats are strength of 4, perception of 7, endurance of 6, charisma of 5, intelligence of 6, agility of 5, and luck of 7. So there you go.
Yeah, I've got her. I've got the Ghoul.
I just picked up the Ghoul.
I've got Max and I've got Maw.
I haven't gotten those yet. I haven't done those.
And I haven't touched it in like a day or so I need to get back in and finish up another mission so I can get the last one.
Yep, I haven't done all those yet. I just got the Ghoul an hour ago. So, yeah.
All right, what else you got?
Let's talk a little bit about let's talk about a movie or a movie franchise that hasn't been doing too well in its history.
Oh my God, this isn't The Matrix, is it?
No, but we're hoping that now that it's under new management, it might actually have a pretty decent showing this time around.
This isn't The Matrix, is it?
No. This one it stars the Mandalorian, and who else? Joseph Quinn. I don't know if you know who that is, but it stars Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and a fourth character.
Yeah, I'm at a loss.
Fantastic Four, dude.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. So I've got some Fantastic Four news. First one is this is kind of wrapped up into two. Joseph Quinn. Which one is he playing? I think he's playing the Human Torch.
Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm.
No, wait. Joseph Quinn he's playing Ben Grimm.
Is he? No. Eben Moss Backrock is playing.
Yeah. Okay, I got those two flipped. Yep.
Yeah. So Joseph Quinn says that the script is brilliant. So in case you didn't know, Joseph Quinn is also apparently British.
Yes, he is.
Yep. So the script is brilliant. That's all we know. The script's brilliant.
The script is brilliant. Got it.
Yep. And in other news, which is actually kind of old, but it's still within. This came out the first part of April, and it's still April. They have casted Julia Garner for the movie as the Silver Surfer, specifically a Shala Bal version of the Silver Surfer. So apparently there was a female Silver Surfer at one point in time.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that they had cast Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer, and I was kind of wondering how that worked.
Right. And I was in that same boat with you, but apparently there is a female version of the Silver Surfer.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and she's still the Herald of Galacticus, so we're probably going to see him or part of him or some of them. I don't know, but there you go.
All right,
that's number 2.
Okay, what else you got?
A quick one. I know how you are. You are a fan of of drinks based on series or sci-fi things.
Wait, what?
Could
you say that in English now?
I know how you are a fan of drinks that are based off of sci-fi series, specifically like maybe your Star Trek Picard wine.
Okay. I mean, that was just kind of a interesting interesting thing that I got. I don't know that I'm just a big fan of it, but
we talked about Klingon blood ale and all that kind of stuff. And,
sure.
You're right. So I've got a new one for you that you might want to try.
Okay. What's that?
Blue milk.
Nope.
True Moo.
Not interested.
True Moo is bringing out Luke Skywalker's blue milk.
So I had some actual blue milk at Disney World last time we were there, which was 2019, and it was just basically this sweetened blue cream drink, and it was okay, I guess.
So apparently this is milk.
Yeah, just
from
milk
True
that
Moo.
they made blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there you go. Bantha milk.
Okay.
Nothing?
No, I mean,
I just not intrigued?
Not intrigued. If I wanted blue milk, I'd get some blueberry cereal and eat that and then drink the blue milk afterward.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. Apparently, I'm reading a little further down. Apparently, it tastes like a melted diet vanilla milkshake.
Melted diet vanilla milkshake. That sounds
It says
awful.
my initial sip revealed it to be like a melted but chilled diet vanilla milkshake. It had a creamier taste to it than standard low-fat milk and remained refreshing with each sip.
That sounds disgusting.
Yep, there you go. True Blue milk is 1% low-fat milk mixed with liquid sugar.
Ugh.
And
1%? That's like
water.
I mean, almost water. Yeah, skim milk's like basically drinking white water, but 1% is so thin.
Yeah. I've got one more.
What?
That's right, folks. I've got 4 today. I know you're excited. You ready? You ready for once? Hold on, I'm looking. No, doesn't look like he came in. We are recording a little late today.
That's true.
Yeah. So this is according to NASA officials. No, I thought maybe if I said NASA officials, he might pop in. You know, kind of like Beetlejuice.
No, just get on with it.
Okay, fine. This is a once-in-a-lifetime viewing opportunity. Later this year, a nova explosion located in a star system 3,000 light years away from Earth is going to be visible to the unaided eye.
Really?
They don't know when, because it's kind of hard. It's not like a eclipse where they can, calculate and all this other stuff, but they know that it's coming. Basically,
how do they know that it's coming?
So the what is the name of this star? The T Coronae Borealis, nicknamed the Blaze Star, is one of 10 known recurrent novas in the galaxy. So this is a nova that typically happens relatively frequently.
Wait. It's a recurrent nova? How does that work?
Yes.
A supernova is like a massive fucking ejection.
No, this isn't a supernova. What this is in this case, a red giant, which is a star that is bigger than the sun, and a white dwarf, which is a star about the size of the Earth, are involved in this thing. The red giant is dumping material onto the surface of the white dwarf, and they orbit each other.
Oh, and the white dwarf then
enough.
ejects that material once it gets big
once
enough.
It gets overloaded, it gets so hot, it starts a thermonuclear runaway on the surface, and then it goes kablooey. They're saying that it'll get very bright, about 100 times brighter than it was before, and seeing as it is relatively close to us, we will start to see it in our sky. He says that this, they're saying that this happens about every 79 years or so, is about the frequency of it. Normally the star is really hard to see because it's so close to the other star.
The red giant.
Yeah. The last time this thing exploded was in 1946. This time, they're going to be those that'll be watching the star or be able to see the star. Basically, this thing exploded 3,000 years ago because that's how long the light takes to get here. So that's kind of cool. That it blew up back in the Bronze Age. So,
is this a northern or southern hemisphere star?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It says when it blows. Let's see. It is going to be part of or in the same constellation as the Hercules constellation.
That doesn't help. I don't know my constellations that well.
I don't know either.
Hercules constellation. Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's going to be. Well, no, it doesn't say that. It will be as bright as Polaris, which is the North Star. So it'll be about that brightness when it does explode. I'm looking here. It'll be in our sky for about a week. This is being
okay. So this is the constellation that has Vega. So it's a north
hemisphere,
northern hemisphere star.
Yeah,
or constellation. So yeah.
But 2024, the year of stellar phenomena.
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 All right, is that it?
That's it. Four is all I got today. I'm tapped out.
All right. Ready for a pod crawl?
I am ready to listen to the overly enthusiastic lady. Yes.
All right, let's do this.
We can call it, I don't know, say a pod crawl? The pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Excellent! Insert it deep! Pod crawl! Kind of like a space suppository full of information.
Max has dragged his metal ass to a nearby junkyard, or what Philly calls a bedroom community, and puts his power armor on blocks in the front yard. He pulls the gizmo that Coop disabled from the neck of the armor, locks up, and heads back to Philly, where he finds the nearest Radio Shack and a less than eager tech who insists it's 5 caps to fix that gadget, not 4. Max heads to the local barber to sell a tooth, and then returns and promises a sizable tip if the tech fixes the gizmo quick. After about a half a second of repair work and Max's look of murderous rage and disbelief, he heads back to the power armor, where he sees some local neighborhood thugs trying to break into his suit. Max uses his best authoritarian tone and tells them to cease and desist, but all they hear is beat the shit out of me, so they oblige. With a freshly broken nose and leaking blood out of all the holes in his head, Max grabs some tongs and a toilet seat, and then starts round 2, where he holds his own a little better, but still takes a beating before crushing the leader's head with the power armor hand and reclaiming his armor. About this time, the Brotherhood delivers his new caddy, and it's none other than Thaddeus, the guy who, along with several others, has been using Max's nose as a punching bag back at base. Max, posing as Knight Titus, has Thad clean his metal nut sack, and they head off to find Wilzig. Meanwhile, Lucy has made it to Hollywood Boulevard, which is now a giant river filled with big pink mutated salamanders who love to eat deer and anything else they can get their finger-filled mouths on. One such gulper eats Lucy's new dear friend and the head she was carrying on her backpack, and while Lucy is trying to figure out a way to get the head back, Coop catches up to her. Not happy she lost the head, he decides to soothe his frustration with a little fishing. Coop and Dogmeat find a nice dock, and Coop baits his hook and casts it out. Only Coop is using Lucy as the bait, and the fish he's trying to catch is the gulper with Wilzig's head in its gut. Coop manages to catch the big one, but it gets away when the bait fights back using Coop's saddlebags as a weapon. The fight crushed Coop's senior vitamins, and now he has to go and get some more, because he's not feeling so well lately. He leashes Lucy, leaves Dogmeat behind, and they start marching through the wasteland, looking for the nearest supermarket. Max and Thad find Wilzig's body, and Max follows the trail of footsteps in the sand towards the city. They hit the river and start waiting and homing in on the radiation signal from Wilzig's head. Only they find the gulper that head is sitting in, and after Thad shoots it in the face, it gets a hate boner for the caddy and starts to swallow him whole. Max grabs his bag boy and rips him out of the gulper's mouth, ripping the gulper's insides out in the process, along with everything the abomination has eaten in the last week, including the head. Meanwhile, Lucy and Coop stumble on an old buddy of Coop's, Roger, who has had better days. Roger is struggling to keep his sanity as his ghoul brain continues to deteriorate and turn him into a feral ghoul, basically a ghoul who don't give a fuck. Coop puts the old boy out of his misery and proceeds to harvest his ass meat to make jerky. Coop and Lucy make it to the Super-Duper Mart, where Coop sells Lucy off for a couple months' supply of brain juice. Lucy has to be USDA inspected first, and after she passes inspection, she is ready for organ harvesting. Lucy is pretty fond of where her organs are in the present, so she makes the Mr. Handy Auto Doc ride the lightning and weaponizes his injector gun to win hers and the captive ghoul's freedom. Only she also insists that the feral ghouls be freed as well, which doesn't turn out exactly how she imagined, though they did take out the stoners that were running the place. Lucy grabs some brain juice and golden rules Coop with some golden vials and heads off into the wasteland alone. Coop goes on a bender with the stockpile of drugs in the supermarket. Norm and Chet get punished for letting Lucy out and go exploring Vault 32, and roll Norm finding out that it was his mom's Pip-Boy that opened the door for the raiders that attacked Vault 33. Credits.
All right. So episodes 3 and 4 of the new Fallout series, season 1. What'd you think so far?
So far, so good. I'm looking forward to season 2 coming out at the end of the year.
You're looking for, yeah, it's not coming out at the end of the year.
No, that's what SP said.
Yeah, no, I wish. But
Yeah, right.
this thing took a couple of years for them to produce. So I wouldn't expect season 2 to be out before, I mean, at the soonest, middle of next
October.
year. But I'm thinking
Yeah.
probably the end of next year or the first of 2025.
And I really wish I really hope it's next year. I mean, because the way I look at it, they've got it's being greenlit. They've got the props and everything, right?
Sure.
So,
Not to
So
say that they're
I
not
hope-
going to have new props because
well, yeah, they'll have new props, but they've got all the assets from this year.
Sure.
So that should take a big chunk of pre-production out of the equation.
yeah, till you see where they're going to go next season.
Well, so the green screen.
Maybe. Yeah. So,
I liked it. I thought it was good.
they've
It had a little.
slowed down the story a little bit, and we're starting to get a little bit more information on the characters, especially the main
Right.
characters. Coop is the character that we know the most about so far because we're
Coop's Pit Boy,
well, he's Vault Boy.
Vault Boy.
Yeah,
sorry.
so we had
Vault
that
Boy, yeah.
totally fucking wrong in the last episode. We kept calling him Pit Boy, and
Yeah,
no, it's Vault Boy.
Vault Boy. Vault Boy.
And it's also Shady Sands, not Sandy Shores, I think is what we said. It's Shady Sands.
Yep. Well, you know, she sells seashells by Shady Shores.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is Vault Boy. And the thumbs up that we've seen the Vault Boy do since like basically the beginning of the series apparently has
1997.
1997 apparently has that secondary meaning where you're supposed to hold your thumb up to the mushroom cloud
Right.
to see if you're going to fucking die or not, which
Right.
is absolute bullshit. There's no like actual science or anything behind that. That's just
Wait, how do you
something
know?
they made up, huh?
How do you know?
Well, because people have done the math on it.
Oh, yeah. What, did you read an article about it?
I read an article, watched a couple videos. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, okay. That sounds familiar. I think you reported or will report. I think will report about that.
I might. Yeah. I might do that in the future, the past, or whenever that's going to come out
Next month.
next month. So in the past,
No, future.
well, it's in the future now, but it'll be in the past once this releases.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. It'll be in the future.
No, this,
yeah, that's
this
right.
releases in like 7 days.
That's
or
right.
5 days, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah, mine doesn't. The one that you talk about, that doesn't release until, well, the end of May because, it was right before our big reveal. Ooh, that's a major market teaser, baby. Stay tuned for Static, episode 96.
So we've gotten to see a couple, or at least one of the.
Thanks for that good segue.
Yeah, you're welcome. We've gotten to see one of the creatures from the actual games now, and their imagination of that creature.
Yeah, pretty messed up.
Yeah, it is, especially the whole fingers in the mouth thing. That's actually kind of new.
Some scientists got a little too finger happy.
Well, we actually get to see how that thing was made.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's coming up in. I don't think. No, actually, I think it is
Wait.
in the next episode that we're going to
How
talk
do you know?
about. Yeah. What do
How
you
do
mean?
you know?
How do I know? I've already seen all these.
You liar.
What do you mean, liar? I admitted that last episode.
I know. You cheated.
I told you I
watching two.
couldn't stop.
I know. I'm watching 2 of them tonight.
2 of them tonight. Oh yeah,
Heck yeah.
I guess that's allowed because you've already talked about
Yeah.
these. So
Yeah. So we're recording these 2. about 3 and 4. So I'm going to be watching 5 and 6 tonight because I'm going to be gone all week and I won't have time to watch it before Sunday.
Right.
So yeah, and also the wife was like, "When are we going to watch the next episode of Fallout?" I was like, tonight. And then I told her, "Wait, we're going to have to do 2 because we leave Tuesday morning." Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So she was really broken up about it. That we were having to watch 2 today.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, sacrifices I have to make."
So she's enjoying the series?
She is. She likes it.
Good.
She likes it. She's not lost. There really hasn't been much that required prior knowledge.
No, but
Really.
there are a ton of Easter eggs for anybody that has prior knowledge to enjoy.
Yes.
So like the water chip.
Yep.
The water chip Easter egg was excellent. I caught that the first time that I watched through. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
The water chip. Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of Fallout 1 is your water chip goes out and you as a vault dweller have to go out and find a replacement. So
Right.
Yeah.
If they'd just tell us from the beginning where it was, that would have helped.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that it would have helped because it was still a shit show once you found out where it was.
Yeah. Well, create a posse.
What else was there? There were a couple of other Easter eggs in this. Yeah, maybe they'll come to me. It's kind of hard to keep them all in my head along with everything that's going on in the plot and then starting.
You should take notes.
Oh,
you're about to say I do.
I did the last episode and I ended up not using half of them. So,
well, you could at least keep Easter egg notes.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I should start keeping Easter egg notes.
Yeah, that'd be a good little segment. What kind of Easter eggs or callbacks do we got?
Yeah.
So,
but we do get to see Coop, and everything that we get to see before the Great War is from basically Coop's perspective. So it's his story.
Right.
On the events before the Great War, which is actually kind of cool because even in the games, we don't get that much information about time before the Great War, except in a few holotapes and some terminal entries, right?
Right. And some, and in the one game where you start before the Great War, but then immediately,
what?
You immediately get frozen, right? So you're not actually part of the Great War. You're just part of the nuke stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, you start out in Fallout 4 as a resident
right.
Of a suburb of Boston. And yeah, but I mean, immediately after you create your character, the fucking bombs drop. So
right.
Don't get to see that much other than a Vault Tech salesman.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
salesman.
But it's actually kind of cool to see, and we'll get more of these scenes of events before the Great War and what's happening before the Great War as well. And we might even see a few familiar faces. So that'll be really cool. And I don't think we see the familiar faces in the next 2 episodes. I think that's episodes 7 and 8.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, coming back to what's happening here. So Lucy has lost Wilson's head to a gulper. And then Coop tries to get it back by fishing for it. And then she smashes all of his brain juice trying to fight off the gulper. Yeah.
Inadvertently, yeah. Lost a shoe,
but it's been found.
Yeah.
Max found that.
She does. Yeah, but he didn't did he keep it? He didn't keep it.
I don't know if he kept it or not. I don't think so.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, that's my girlfriend's shoe." But I guess it really doesn't matter because she comes out of the supermarket with new getup.
Yeah, that's another Easter egg was the Vault Dweller armor.
Yep.
She comes out of the supermarket with actual vault door armor.
Yep.
And the vault jumpsuits are based off of Cooper's Western.
Oh yeah. As far as the colors
Western
and everything,
character colors, yeah.
Yep.
So that was like an interesting
Tie-in.
joining tie-in
Right.
of the Vault Boy and Cooper and how he started it. So
Yep.
interesting that the Vault Boy is blonde now and Cooper has brown hair, but
Well,
I guess
maybe
that was a marketing decision.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe it's it made it easier because it basically could be blue and yellow. You know,
Yeah, maybe.
be a 2-color process as opposed to 3. So, and blonde-headed American, that's just the most American of all, I guess. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. What else? Let's see. So we get to see what
She got her finger cut off.
she did, and then she got it reattached with somebody else's finger.
So, do you think Cooper's finger is going to grow back?
No, it's not going to grow back.
Well, shoot. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a ghoul, but I don't think he can regenerate fingers.
Well, I thought maybe he might stick his finger back on and then it would heal itself up, kind of like,
Well, that's
Mr.
something
Handy.
different.
Well, yeah, I know, but kind of like how Mr. Handy stuck a finger on and it, granted, it looked like it was
Lasered it back on. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it had gotten gangrene and rotten, but apparently it's still good.
Yeah, it looks a little necrotic, but
Yeah, it's all
Seems to
good. Yeah, it's all good. I can bend it. That's all that matters.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Mr. Handy looked incredible.
Yeah, Mr.
Looked
Handy
ex-
looked incredible. Dude, Matt Berry, love him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, I've seen What We Do in the Shadows.
Yep.
And he's great in that movie.
Yep.
Can't remember. I've seen him in something else, and I can't remember what it's been.
Yeah, he's been in a couple things.
Let's see. What is his filmography?
He was in the IT Crowd, a British TV show. I've watched that. He was one of the bosses.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, okay. Looking to see what else he'd been in.
Oh, Snow White and the Huntsman. That's what else I've seen him in.
Yeah.
The IT Crowd, huh?
Yeah. It's a British comedy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he does a great job of the robot voices, Mr. Handy voice. We actually see him at some point in the series. So
He plays a character, a real character,
yeah,
or like a live action character, not just a voiceover.
Yep.
That's cool.
In fact, I think we see him in one of the 2 next episodes. So
Okay, cool. I'm assuming we see maybe he's playing the character that voices Mr. Handy.
yes,
So it's probably a flashback type
Yes.
character. Okay, that
Yep.
makes sense.
yep,
Yeah. They had to get the voice from somewhere, right?
right.
Yeah.
We get to meet Coop's wife. So we met his daughter in the first episode. Now we've seen now we see his wife. His wife is an employee of Vault Tech, and she's actually the one that convinced him to do the marketing
Take
for
the job. Yeah.
as Pit Boy or Vault Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, we were calling it Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy. Is that
last
what we were?
episode. Yeah, that's a band. Yeah. That was bugging me after the last episode. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Fallout
Yeah,
Boy.
it didn't either to me, but I was
yeah.
like, okay, whatever.
But, yeah.
Jason's more of a Fallout fanboy than I am, so maybe that's what they called it. Maybe that's his.
Well, I got
colloquial
Fallout
name.
Boy stuck in my head because we've been playing a game called Bandle every day, and we've discussed a couple of songs sound kind of like Fallout Boy, but
Who's been playing a game? Not me.
no,
You play games with other people?
yeah, me and my wife have been doing Bandle.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Yeah.
But you better not cheat on me.
And so I got that stuck in my head and I just couldn't get it out. I couldn't figure Vault Boy into my head, but yeah, it's Vault Boy.
Yeah, and I was thinking Pit Boy because it is a Pit Boy. That was my original thinking. It was like, oh, it's a Pit Boy character.
Yeah, but the Pit Boy was actually created by Robco, not Vault-Tec.
Well, yeah, I gotcha, but still, in my head,
Yeah.
that's where my head went. So, I mean, we were both wrong on what the actual name was, but I think I was a little closer than you were.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that?
I don't know.
You had Boy, I had Boy.
Yeah, but I had an actual thing that was in the game. You just had you just put the name of the game and Boy next to it.
Well, so? And it referenced the game.
Okay, whatever. Just face it, all right? Jason's Wrong Song is going right here.
No, it's not.
And, don't worry, SP. It's getting posted. I'll get it to you.
Sure. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, yeah. Thaddeus
I'm trying to derail you.
Thaddeus is Max's new squire, although he thinks he's Titus's squire.
Right. Yep. Which I wonder how long that's going to last. At some point he's going to have to take open his helmet, but maybe not. Not with Thaddeus around, probably.
Yeah, probably not with Thaddeus around.
I don't like to be watched while I pee. Please leave.
Well, he can just pee in the suit.
Oh, that's right. He's got that codpiece.
Yeah.
What about shitting? Do you just crap your pants? Because
I don't know.
I mean, they're wearing a body sock, flight suit of sorts.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a
Like a
flight suit
space
that has like a shit bag or something.
Oh yeah, kind of
And then Thaddeus
the
has to
astronauts.
and then Thaddeus has to empty out the shit bag.
Yeah, oh yeah. Wearing a colostomy bag or something.
Well, not a colostomy bag, but
You never know. The sacrifices must be made if you were going to be Brotherhood of Steel.
But yeah, it was a pretty uneventful two episodes. I mean, we've moved the goalpost forward. We've found
a little bit.
Wilsig's
Maybe
head.
5-10 yards.
Yeah. We found Wilsig's head, or Max has found Wilsig's head, so he's going to be taking that back to the Brotherhood. Cooper has gotten his vials back. Lucy
And then
has
some.
Yeah. And then some. And Lucy has, escaped Cooper and I guess
marched off somewhere.
Yeah. Gonna go try to look for the head again, I guess.
Well, she did put a tracker in the head, so
That's true.
There's that.
That's true. So she's able to figure out where the head is.
I mean, you're playing dumb. You know exactly what happens, but thank you for humoring me. I appreciate that, making me think that I had a great idea. Remember, there's a tracker in the head. Placating me.
Look, I don't want to ruin it for you.
You're such a smart boy. Look at you putting context clues together.
Yeah. I thought they did really good on the Super-Duper Mart. Did you catch the Simpsons reference?
I guess not.
You didn't catch the Simpsons reference? I didn't catch it the first time, but I caught it the second time I watched it.
What was it?
So the freezers or the refrigerator units in the Super-Duper Mart are radiation kings.
Yeah, no, I did not.
That's a Simpsons reference there.
Okay. So no, I didn't see that. I did not see that.
Yeah. So that was cool. As a huge Simpsons fan, that pleased me to no end.
Well, at least you were tickled pleased.
Lucy got to drink some radiated water or some nasty water.
Yep. So
She's we'll get
just
to
like one of them.
Yeah, we'll get to see how that affects her later on.
Oh, will we?
I don't know. Will we? I mean, when you drink radiated water in the game, it kind of fucks with you.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Although
probably
there was a bag of rat away right there, and I was like, you need to take that rat away. You need to take that rat away. You never leave rat away behind.
No, always take the rat away.
Always take the rat away.
Yeah. Whether you're going to use it or not, you take it.
Right.
Keep it.
Medical items, you always take medical items.
Yes. Worst case scenario, you can sell it for good caps.
Right.
If you get too many,
Or you just store them at your base.
Well, I mean, in this game, you really don't have a base.
Oh, you do?
In this one? She doesn't really have a base. She's just a lone wanderer.
Well, you said in this game. I thought you meant in the Fallout series.
I'm sorry. I was just saying in this game, like this episode or this TV show is just a game. It's just a new version. It's a new type of game where you're along for the ride. It's like a let's play on YouTube, right?
Right.
We're just there to watch.
Back in Vault 33.
Yes.
Norm is starting to kind of get
question things.
He's first of all pissed that these people, these raiders that like murdered a bunch of Vault citizens,
right,
are just being held in a room and treated
kept
compassionately.
Alive. Yeah.
They're trying to convert them to actual Vault citizens, which is hilarious. But
they might. They need to be talked to.
Yeah, it could take years.
But that is something we are willing to do.
Yeah. They're going to start them off light with some Shakespeare and introductory calculus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Makes total sense.
Absolute sense.
Yep. Let's do it.
They're assuming that these raiders can actually read.
Well, I'm sure they've got picture books somewhere.
That's how you do it.
It works.
And then Chet apparently has caught the eye of Stephanie, the pregnant vault dweller with only one eye now. See what I did there? Caught the eye.
Yeah, caught the eye. Yeah, that was good.
They fooled around and she went into labor.
Yeah. She got a little too excited, and Now we have a little vault baby. Congratulations, Mazel Tov.
Sure.
Yeah, and apparently has a thing for cardigans.
Yeah. Well, I think she has a thing for her ex-husband, and was basically using Chet as a
body as a blow-up doll.
Yep. As a real-life blow-up doll.
Yep. I mean,
and then Norman
Chet,
apocalypse. And then Norman Chet head over to Vault 32 to kind of see what was actually happening and how the Raiders got into Vault 32, because Norm wasn't able to get into Vault 32's records because they had been shut off or locked out, I guess.
Right. I'm assuming at some point we're going to get, they're going to figure it out, because we need to figure out what's happening.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. And here's the kicker. I know, because I know a little bit, but I know the kicker is that supposedly 30, 32, and 31 are like this triangle of helpfulness and partnership, but we haven't seen anything from 31 other than them referencing, well, I came from 31 and met your mother, and now I'm here.
Right.
You know, and then also Stephanie was a transplant from 31.
Right.
But, you know, we don't ever see 31. So why didn't 33, hey, we just got raided by raiders, come help us. 32 has fallen.
Well,
we need to band together.
Yeah, the thing is you're not supposed to open the vaults unless you absolutely have to. And Betty did say that she had contacted 31 to make sure that they were okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So Betty has reached out and made contact with Vault 31 to verify that they're okay. So the Raiders didn't hit Vault 31. But what do you think happened to Vault 32? Because we got to see a lot more of Vault 32.
Right. So I think I'm going to go with the crops did fail.
Okay.
And people were starving. And they cracked, and some of them turned to cannibalism or what have you. Some of them decided to kill themselves. And eventually, some people opened up the vault and left. And that's how they got in.
Well, no, we know how the vault got opened up.
How?
It was Norm's mom's pit boy that opened up the vault door and let the Raiders in.
Norm's mom's pit boy.
Yeah, Norm and Lucy's mom
opened up the...
her pit boy opened up the door because they checked the logs whenever they went to Vault 32. They checked the overseer logs.
Right. But what I'm thinking, maybe... Yeah, but I mean, you could take a pit boy off of anybody's arm.
True. You know, but it's not somebody that... Because it was open from the outside.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was open from the outside, so it wasn't anybody on the inside that opened the vault door.
Didn't do it, yeah. So how did Norm's mom's vault, how did she get outside? Did somebody else, did her mom leave?
I don't know.
Have they mentioned that yet? They haven't mentioned anything like that. No,
it's just...
They said that she died.
She died, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
She died when she was young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we'll find out.
Yep. We'll find out.
Yep. We sure will.
So you think that the vault dwellers in 32, the vault citizens in 32 just went nuts and started going at each other? What do you think the messages we know the truth mean?
Well, I mean, I know the truth.
What's the truth?
I can't say because it hasn't happened in the game or in the show.
Well, how do you know the truth?
Like, I tried my best to not read hints and clues and spoilers, but damn it, my feed has been like exploding with Fallout this, Fallout that. So, I mean, I know what 31 is. Ultimately,
are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
It involves things that happened similar to in Fallout 4 with frozen people.
Okay.
With popsicles.
Okay.
Yep. And Vault-Tec.
Okay.
Yep. I know that much. Now I don't know how all of that happens or what have you, but hey, I know that much. Right. I don't know the extent, but I know that is what 31 actually is. All
right.
That I know that much.
Well, any other final thoughts?
But I know that much. No. I mean, good. It's still a good show. I'm liking it. Again, looking forward to the next 2 episodes that I'm going to watch. Yeah. That's about That's about it.
Okay. Well, you got a haiku for us this week.
I do. I do have a haiku for you this week. Are you ready?
Lay it on us.
This one's called... What did I call this one? Oh, there it is. This one is called Secret Shopper. I had to bring in the shopping mart at some point, but there you go. All right. Titled Secret Shopper. Time for shopping spree. Ghoul meds, fingers, and organs. Here, clean my codpiece.
All right. Well, you got any awards this week?
I do. I have 4 of them.
All right. Well, let's go with the first one. Who's got your black lung?
I gave it to the ghoul for being asthmatic.
All right. Yeah, that's not a bad one. I'll do the ghoul.
Yeah. I mean, he's huffing vapors.
Okay. And who's got your head lush?
So, do you think... Why do they have to vaporize it? Because it looks like it uses the entire vial, whether you vaporize it or you drink it.
Right.
I guess you have to get it into your lungs versus your stomach.
Well, no, I think the vaporizing just makes it act quicker.
Okay.
Maybe it makes it more potent.
Because like the ghoul just started like chugging it.
Yeah.
So, and was really for something that is so precious to him.
Yeah, he was going to town.
He was, well, I understand going to town because he's like overcompensating for the fact that he's almost dead. But he was also very rough with his supply that he found.
Well, the box that he had,
the
box that he had padding on the inside. It's just that it got crushed whenever the gulper was like trying to eat Lucy.
But no, I'm saying when he went back into the Quickie Mart and got that entire
that's true.
Case full of thing. I mean, he was
kind of
kicking it around and everything.
I think at that point he was just kind of exhausted and just didn't give a fuck. So
right. He'll probably pick it all up, clean it up, tidy it up, get a bandolier.
So the ghoul's getting your head lush?
No.
Well, who's getting your head lush? That's what I asked you.
I know, but I wasn't done with the whole ghoul. I remembered the ghoul asthmatic thing, and at the end, look, things trigger. We go back to further in the episode where we were talking about the episode. Then we'll come back to the awards. It's my show. We'll do what we want.
It's not your show.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm giving it to Lucy for bobbing for gulpers.
All right. So your head lush goes to Lucy.
For bobbing for gulpers, yeah.
Bobbing for gulpers. Okay. My head lush is going to go to the ghoul for sucking down the alcohol that he found in the Super-Mart. In this Super-Duper Mart while he was, going on a drug bender as well.
Well, yeah. I decided to give it to Lucy.
All right. Who's got your player?
Oh, Stephanie, definitely for getting her kink on.
Yeah. I'm kind of tossed between giving it to Stephanie or giving it to Chet. I think I'm going to give it to Stephanie because I think Chet was just available.
I honestly, I don't think Chet really knew what was going on. He was just getting some.
Actually, I'm going to change mine.
He was horny, right? Because he didn't get any cousin loving before Lucy left.
Actually, I'm going to change mine. What was her husband's name again? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Damn it. What was her husband's name? Bert was his name. All right. Yeah. So Bert is actually going to get my player.
Post.
Yes, he's going to get my player posthumously because apparently he had just some sort of super rainbow dick that just totally enamored Steph that she had to make somebody else Bert and get it on with them to fill his shoes. Figuratively and literally.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So Bert's going to get my player posthumously.
Okay. All right. Good job for you, Bert.
All right. Who's got your purple hippo?
Oh, who did I give my purple? Oh, excuse me. I gave it to Lucy for getting knocked out after getting her finger fixed.
Okay.
And then waking up to a murderous robot.
Okay. Mine's going to go to Thaddeus.
Okay.
Getting eaten alive or in the process of getting eaten alive by a gulper whose mouth is full of fingers that are like drawing you in. That's got to be a fucked up situation to be in, and basically a mind altering situation. Yeah.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Yep. All right. Well, final thoughts?
Looking forward to 5 and 6.
Yeah, I am too. Cool. Well, next week we will continue our discussion of the Fallout series with episodes 5 and 6, as we are at the halfway mark of our current Fallout discussion. It's been a great series so far. Again, they've nailed the look and feel. I love all the music that they've put through. Like the music is the same music that you actually hear in the games, and I've loved the soundtrack of the games as well. So it's been a really, really great transition from the video game to the television screen. So looking forward to watching it all over again.
You're just rubbing it in.
I'm gushing. Yeah. All right. That's our show for today. Our intro and outro music is Welcome Home by Cambo. Podcrawl music is Snack Mix by Chet. If you'd like the show, please rate and review us on iTunes. You can leave us feedback on our Discord channel at smokinganddrinkinginspace.com/Discord, or you can email us at smokinganddrinkinginspace@outlook.com. If you'd like to throw a few nickels our way, you can become a Patreon supporter by going to smokinganddrinkinginspace.com/Patreon. Make sure to visit Gonna Geek for more great shows at gonnageek.com. For this week, thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
And always remember, golden rule, motherfucker.
Have a good one.